Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on the video, thanks for watching. So, start off the video, what is Omegle? Omegle is a site, matches you up with random people. There's a text only mode where all you do is text back and forth with, again, another random person. Or the webcam mode, which this video will be focused on. You don't have to use a webcam in the webcam mode, I recommend it, but yeah, so then again, you just get matched up with one other person and you just go back and forth, and there's a skip option, and then you find someone else looking on the site. Anytime I go on there, there's over 20,000 people, so it's not like there's a long loading time or anything. So yeah, that's what the site is now. How is the site used? A little different. 99% of the people on there are guys, and you're just skipping, looking for a girl. They want to talk to girls, hit on them, get them to do what they want, that kind of thing. That's like how the site is used. Not just what happens on the site, how it's used. So yeah, that's what this is focused on, and I made 5 tips for you. Okay, number 1, your intro. So like, okay, when you start off a conversation, you do not want to, or just start off, you finally get the girl, you just don't want to come out and like ask, show me your tits or something. You want to start off kind of whatever, seem like you're having a good time, which I talk about later, but I always, you gotta assume they're non-verbal, and I always start off with 2 questions, because like once you get them talking a little bit, once you get them to send you like 2 messages, they'll chill. They won't skip you right away, because I'd say half the girls just right away skip somebody. But yeah, once you get 2 messages out of them, you can chill. They're not skipping you right away. Yeah, it's a pretty fun site, but yeah, you gotta assume they're nonverbal, send 2 messages right away, get the conversation going. Also, to help you, background. What do I have in the background? 2 Mountain Dew shirts. Everyone's, that's everyone always says something about. And then another thing I like always start off conversations with that helps. Always have, who's ever on the other side, guess my age. No one ever guesses 22. What I am. They always 17, 19 at the highest. 15, 17. Always in there. Always like high school. Maybe. Yeah, 19 at the high. You just want them to, not hit the skip. You want to get them talking. You want to know who they are, kind of thing. Probably want to know their age too before you make a move, but hey, it's up to you. Okay, number 2. Making your move. Okay. So to catch you up on like the site's lingo, at some point you want to ask, what are you here for? And 99% of the time you're going to get one of these 2 answers. Fun, what you want, or because I'm bored. Which isn't bad, but they're harder to manipulate. But yeah, once you get fun, you can go away. You can ask what. You can really start to take some shots. But if you get bored, I'd talk to them a little more, then take some shots. And if they're like really not into the whole conversation, then you just go for the Hail Mary. Again, using metaphors here, not, football metaphor, Hail Mary, like everyone's going deep, last chance to win the game kind of thing. So yeah, you guys can figure that out, what I mean by that. If they're not doing what you want, basically, if they're not entertaining, you gotta move on. But yeah, if you get fun, that means, take your shots, you made it, The grind is over. Just don't fuck up. Don't do anything weird. Number 3. I just think smiling. You know, if you're on there just mess around or just find someone to talk to, I think smiling helps out a lot. Some people even comment on it. Why I do it a bunch. You just want to seem like you're having a good time on this site. If you're like, you know, seem boring, you know, they're gonna skip you. You wanna seem like you're having a good time, seem like you're engaged. You know, I've just heard of like psychological things before, like smiling. Just when like we see smiling, it's like our attention is there on other people. Like, you know, you try and put different, like, people try and do, you know, different emotions and like thumbnails. That's kind of an example of it. But yeah, smiling, it's just all that kind of stuff. It just keeps you engaged, keeps you interested, you know. You got their attention kind of thing. You know, you're just someone you want to actually be on the site with. You're not a weirdo if you're smiling. You know, they feel a little bit more comfortable with you. You know, that's where I'm going with it. Number 4 tip. Make yourself interesting. Kind of talked about it in the intro. Like, you want to have your different questions you might ask. You want to have shit in the background you might talk about. You want to you know, drink a little, smoke a little. What? Not just for communicating, but it's something to, again, comment on. Then they're less bored, and they might sit there for that extra minute instead of leave right away. So that's just what I mean by that. Make yourself interesting, and it's kind of a repeat, but just emphasis on when you're on this site. A lot of people are on here because they're bored. They might do whatever for you. You know, I've seen some crazy things. I've had some unpredictable things by people I didn't think they were like that. You know, I'm already like the Omegle Master, but that's like a big thing for me. I feel like I'm successful, and people even say, "Oh, you know, you're more entertaining than 99% of the people on here. You're more engaging. You're more, you know, you're hard to skip, because it's always one thing after another. You're asking me all these questions. You're telling me all this random stuff. You know, even bring up YouTube. Even, hey, you know, what do you think of this? Then have Danny yelling, fuck, you know, in the video. It's just different ways of approaching it. Like, you gotta make yourself interesting, or else, you know, that's why the site was founded. You go on there and you're sitting in a dark room, and if you're going on there to be interested by a girl, you know, you're not gonna have a lot of luck, because a lot of people are, yeah. But I've seen so many different things. So, okay, number 5. I wanted to talk about the equipment I recommend. So use a webcam. Definitely use a webcam if you're in webcam only mode. Trolling people and saying you're a girl, I haven't tried it. Does it work? Maybe. But no, you're here to make a move, whatever. So, I mean, when I don't use a webcam, which I didn't very much, you know, I was getting tons of skips. Just everyone. Gotta use a webcam. Gotta look halfway presentable, you know. You don't wanna look like trash. Again, make yourself interesting, and using a webcam helps. What I recommend. For other equipment, you can get a good mic, but I don't recommend relying on it. So, like, in a lot of chats, you'll have one person using a mic, one person texting, or you'll have both people. Yeah, but all these examples, they're using webcams. Or you'll have 2 people texting, even with webcams and mics. It's just the site, even if you have the best mic, the best internet, the best everything, computer, and you know, both ways, it's just like Omegle. Okay, Discord's got this thing where like you can move your sensitivity up and down. It's like Omegle's sensitivity. It's like really down, so it's like you gotta be really loud with your mic, and like even then it's gonna clip out the beginning of what you said and like the end of what you said. So yeah, I just recommend you can have a mic. Maybe in the beginning you say what's up while you're typing away, asking like your couple of questions, but you can't rely on it, you know, or else let the girl rely on it. You just do the text. You know, they're not gonna think it's weird. It's Omegle. It's like the lingo. It's just what happens. But yeah, and then yeah, and then text chat. So just use that. Then you can use headphones too. Plenty of people on there use headphones. If someone's trying to talk to you, probably you recommend it. It's like, again, you never know what's gonna be said, or when you're flying through different chats, you know, you never know what you're gonna see, what noise people are gonna be making. So I do recommend headphones. If you're with a buddy, you know, guess not. But still, it's just hard to hear people on there. Maybe one day in the future they'll make like an update. But till then, you know, those are my 5 tips. Tell me what you guys think. Like the video, comment, join my Discord. And I'd love to stream and make more content about Omegle, but you know, again, there's a lot of inappropriate stuff on there. Granted, you know, I don't help that, you know, what I do on there or what I make people do on there, what I say doesn't help, but oh well.